The world's not always been a very peaceful place, with man clashing swords and shooting their guns over land, resources, some words in a book. Nothing like today where everyone gets along. So at the end of the world just around the corner, MGM made peace on Earth. Made on the heels of World War II's commencement, this literally dark animation short was made to spread the message of "Just stop fighting!" I'm sure we can guess how that ended. So we start off in a nuclear winter wonderland, complete with 3D snow, as we are introduced to an old squirrel with two tails. The evidence is starting to make me think this is 2077. That or this takes place on Mobius.
Peace on earth, goodwill to men.
My god, it's a short! How many times could they possibly say the title in the thing? Oh good, so it won't get tiring at all then. So Grandpa is off to visit his grandkids. After Mama Squirrel pulls a David Copperfield, the kids ask Grandpa about man.
They was the orneriest, cussedest, dag-nabbed tribe of varmints I ever did see. Why, there was always a fighting, and a feuding, and a shooting one another. When they couldn't think of nothing else to wrangle over, the flat-footed people started a-shooting at the buck-toothed people, and the vegetarians began to fight the meat-eating people, and you couldn't make head nor tail of it.
And then the ones that were too afraid to fight went off to the internet to create Tumblr, and continue the fight for years to come.
Bombs busted everywhere, and shells was a-whistling through the air, like this.
I'm starting to think Grandpa's not telling his story anymore.
Who's next to take a shower?
Me!
I am.
You just took one last one, silly.
Oh, where can I hide this big pipe?
Oh, it was awful.
So Grandpa continues to explain what happened to man.
Why, they fought and they fought and they fought until there was only two of them left. And that was the end of the last man on Earth.
Oh, there's your good old-fashioned family entertainment there. You really don't see stuff like this in supposed family-friendly cartoons anymore. You know, 'cause kids are stupid, and would shoot each other. Even though we can plainly see how that ended up. While this wasn't one of the shows that started a trend on censorship of violence, but it was a great example of how much it's changed. I could probably do an entire episode alone on censorship in cartoons. Well, anyway, miraculously not killed off by all the nuclear and chemical weapons, all the animals gather at a church, where a seemingly vegetarian owl reads to Grandpa from the Bible.
Row says, "Thou shalt not kill." Looks like a mighty good book of rules, but I guess them men didn't pay much attention to it.
What? No! Take with you 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal, a male and its mate, and 1 pair of every kind of unclean animal, a male and its mate, and also 7 pairs of every kind of bird, male and female, to keep their various kinds alive throughout the earth. Nope, guess not. So after being inspired by the good book, as well as their newly mutated thumbs and higher brain functions, seriously, it's like the ooze is what killed off man. They begin to build a society. And like good little Christians, now all wear clothes. Except for that heathen.
Shun the non-believer!
And that's about it, really. Kids fall asleep and the animals continue on with peace on Earth. Well, aside from all the predator attacks, but that's completely different. What can I possibly add to it? Peace on Earth really is a masterpiece. It's amazingly well animated, and while it's short, its brevity plays well to its strength. Right to the point, displaying what war and mass conflict at its worst will inevitably lead to. Even while made for young audiences, it came out in an era where you could be dark and honest with kids, just enough to leave that impact. It may be a little obnoxiously in your face, but it does its job well. So why is it that everyone I talk to hasn't heard of it? Oh well, it's very much worth a watch for yourself. I found out while writing this that it was also made public, and you can just watch it on the Internet Archive. You can find a link below. Really, give it a look. I always greatly enjoyed the power animation has, especially one that can give such a message of goodwill toward one another. Or more importantly, that we just gotta wait, and then the humans will take care of themselves. Then we can inherit the Earth. Wow,